This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Pressure is coming. With the catch, it's Green. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Pass caught, second down now. Quarterback drops back. And here comes a deep shot. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
First down, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Lets it go quickly. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back, looking to scramble. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And they tack on the extra point. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the fair catch by the return man. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? To start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
New center downs for the offense, 1st and 10. A pre-snap motion from the offense. And at first down, they go right back to him. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? He's got it now inside the 10. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around, to give him a chance to get out in space, are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Touchdown, Cincinnati. This quarterback on fire today. And now they'll set up for the point after.
Just give this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll hand it off. Fights off a defender. Puts some space around the 30. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the out route. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his back. Nice throw, caught for a completion. Tackle made after a big gain.
It was a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and to talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. Doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Chris, remember in college football, it's just 1 foot down to be able to count for a touchdown. Does a great job towards the back line there. Doesn't go out of bounds. Goes up into the air and gets that 1 foot down. That's good. That's a score.
PAT puts him in front by 7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Return begins inside the 10. Other returner lost the ball. Recovered by the kicking team now. They'll steal a possession here.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it when you can't hold on to the football.
And the wideout goes in motion. And someone moved this a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The shotgun handoff here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he's taken down behind the line. He's going to lose a yard or two. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. You don't want to waste this good field position, but it's third down and long. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
The attempt is no good. He missed it. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense getting set. It's second down. Nowhere to run up the middle. So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it second and medium. And he'll set up to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Tackle is made, but it's a big gain. They'll move the ball to the 25-yard line.
Well, this is what you would call a three-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And he'll loft it to the end zone. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, LSU.
Oh, what a play. Man, this defense, they better watch out for this tight end today. It's proven right there how easily he can slip behind and get lost in coverage. And if that happens, this quarterback's going to find him and make you pay.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. And he's marked out of bounds after an excellent gain, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. First down here for this offense. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Receivers are bunched together. Play action fake, looking to throw. And looking for a big play here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, the defense was all over the field in the first half, and as we see here, more of the same to start this third quarter. Big question to me is, now you got a fourth down. Look at that scoreboard. I'm going to start to wonder, should I go for this?
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games he just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, I love to watch this offense. It's one thing to study the film, but to watch these guys in person. You saw in the first half, seem to score every possession. And here they are coming out to start the second half with another touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Spinning out of the tackle. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He's found some room at the 45. Finally brought down, but the gain moves it to the 44. The Bearcats will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on second down. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's escaping the pocket now. He'll take a deep shot here. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. And And they finally tackle him down at the one. Big gain on the pitch and catch.
Oh, just short of the end zone. But a big play from this offense. Now we're going to see if this defense can just hold him to 3.
So following the quick lightning strike, they're set up here 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Sam Bam Cunningham, Bo Jackson. That's a play that legendary running backs have made.
And let's not forget Herschel Walker. Yeah, it's right. You're thinking of old school running backs. It's very rare to see backs go up and over at the goal line. It's refreshing. Nice to see.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Bearcats looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Ball handed off. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away. 3rd down coming up after that running play. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. A jet sweep here. Can the receiver get the edge? Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
And that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down at the 27-yard line.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
On the run here. Let's it go. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Bearcats have 1st and 10 here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Running back has it on a screen now. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage. Looks like the Bearcats looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Hits the running back in the flat. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats. The offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. And he makes it in. The 2-point conversion inching the score a little bit closer now. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Gives it to the back. Running with purpose. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. Offense goes to the pistol formation now.
Cincinnati 15.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Touchdown, LSU. And the route is on. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
15.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Anderson. Tackled at the 23. Brought it out. Tried to make a play. With good coverage that time. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. First play of the drive. Looking to throw the football. Catch made way down to the 25. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air. This one's a touchdown.
And the point after is good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
22.
The onside kick works as they steal a possession here. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Handoff to the back. Keep the clock moving.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that previous play. And now the running back's got it again. Breaking tackles. Showed off the stiff arm, but nowhere to go. He's held to a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Okay, it's third down after that run. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a receiver wide open here.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. Now, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Touchdown, Tigers. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Now here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. They'll try to run for the first down. Runs through the defender. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Well, why not, Chris? These guys have been doing it all year. This offensive line has been a staple, and this back has the vision to be able to find that crease to get the first down, and you're that much closer to advancing.
It's a run to the left.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.